Hey guys, this is David here with Mintykid.
Oh my god, where am I? I'm lost. I'm playing. I'm here.
And this is the episode 20 of the Let's Talk Weekly podcast, and it is the season 2 finale. Vote for applause.
Woo woo! Oh my god, I killed it.
Awesome. And we discussed a lot of things in an update with here. Our moments of 2014, what we're looking forward to next year. Somebody gives a rant about K-pop.
Die! I'm playing. Don't die. Stay alive. Stay with me. I'm interesting and adorable.
And yeah, that and more. And hope y'all have a great holiday season.
Love you, Minties.
And with that, here you go. And enjoy, everybody. Later. Welcome to the Let's Talk Weekly podcast. As everybody knows, we're here with Mintykid again for the third time. Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
So yeah, you are a regular. You are a regular here. So you know.
Easy and love. What's up? No, I'm not gonna say that. That's that.
Mm-hmm. So what is new since the last time you were on the show, which wasn't that long ago, but still.
For like ages, I was on here.
I know.
Been keeping up with my shows. I was gonna say keeping up with Kardashians.
I was about to say
any of the Kardashians.
I was about to say talking about the Kardashians. Okay.
Or the Kardashians. Anyways, I was saying I've not really been doing anything. I missed the con sometime in like I forgot which one it was in September, November. I don't remember. I missed the con. And then I haven't been cosplaying because I'm lazy. And then Halloween, I did some cool stuff. That was fun. I didn't wear a wig, but it wasn't needed. And I watch shows. Don't watch Korra. Waste of time.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, a while ago, that you just finished, was it book 4 of Korra?
Yes. I am so confused with life and my life. Avatar, Last Airbender, just watch that and you'll be satisfied with life. Korra was just let's see if we can do something for the fans, and then we still disappointed them. This is disappointing to me. And none of those characters touch me in the heart like Zuko did, and Aang did, and Sokka, and Katara had mixed feelings for her because she gets on my nerves sometimes. And Toph. Nobody touched my heart in that series. And y'all be lying if you said so-and-so touched your heart. Because that's a lie. Maybe Bolin a little bit. But everybody else is like, I guess y'all there. I'll watch and see if I like. I'll tolerate. That's how it was before. That is frustrating.
So if someone hasn't watched, let's just say, any of Avatar: Last Airbender or just a little bit, if they want to jump straight to Korra, what do you say?
You wasting your time. Just watch Avatar: Last Airbender 13,000 times and be happy with life. Because there's like some Avatar episodes I'll watch over and over. Like I'll watch the Fire book and Last Airbender. I think that was the third book, over and over, because I was like awesome. That's when like stuff got serious and Zuko got hotter. I'm a Zuko fan. Okay, I love Zuko.
I have nothing to add because I haven't seen that much of Avatar. So this is all you.
You robbed of a child because you need to watch Avatar.
Okay.
You need to. It's like a requirement in childhoodness. If you didn't watch Avatar, you're I don't know what's wrong with you. You must be like semi special. And if you said you didn't like it, I'm like, you have no heart. That's so mean. I was gonna say some of the stupidest stuff ever. Whatever.
So next season, when in season 3, I will have watched some of it, maybe a book or two. So
Finish all of it. Watch everything. Even the filler episodes. If it felt like a filler episode, still watch it because it's amazing.
okay, yeah, I don't skip. I don't skip anything. So I usually go straight through because say if I have a complete series, I'm like, well, I won't know what's filler until I watch it. So
You would know it's filler because it'll just be like some random moment where it's like it fits and it unveils like some part of the story that you be like, okay, I understand the character more. Why they're like that? Like my favorite episode of book 3 is when they're on Ember Island and then they're all like vacationing with Zuko, his sister, his girlfriend at the time, and I forgot her name. Why these people forgetting their names? And acrobat chick. I forgot their names. But they're at the island, and then slowly you get to understand why, how come all those characters was it book 3? Yeah, I think it was, or book 2, whatever. Or they came to be, like how their personalities are. And like the one I really understood the most was Azula, his sister, and I was like, I understand why she's the way she is. It's so sad for Azula, even though she's evil and she must die. But understand why you're the way you are. It's kind of sad. Like the characters have so much more depth in that whole series. I don't. Korra is like everybody just kept losing. It's like Korra just kept losing in every book, everything. Did she lose in the end? And then they had like a escape route for her loss, like oh we open spirit portals or some bull crap. And I'm like, really, like ain't this some raw shit? And he's a monk. Monks don't kill. They don't believe murder. But he did raw things. And you're a waterbender. Oh my god. Oh my god.
you
If
want to say
anybody,
you can
tell,
say more. Say more.
if anybody ever tells me talking about Korra is better than Last Airbender, I'll have to punch them in the face because they deserve it because that's stupid. They don't know what a good shows are.
We will have to have more of this because I know. Well, you said the episode just came out. What is it? Last week or today?
Today was the last, the final.
And today is December the
19th, I think.
19th. Okay. So as of December 19th, this is Mintykid's was it opinions of the series. So
My rant of life. My rant of wisdom that you have to understand. I have a lot of rants.
any more you want to share with us today or
Uh,
tonight?
um, ooh, Gotham, because I rant about that on Twitter. Yo, Barbara Gordon is stupid. Just telling you that. She was annoying. No, how? In the beginning, she was just there. Then she started getting annoying. Then she just stupid. And then I was like, why are you there? That's how her levels went. Her levels went clearly like that. It's like you're there, then after a while you just start to get annoying. Then it's like, shut up. And then it's like, stupid. I've added other extracurriculars into her category, like a whole bunch of unnecessary things. But she pissed me off. But if you're watching Gotham, it's already finished right now. That dumb chick. Okay, better yet, the person you love tells you, I can't tell you secrets because I feel like it's going to get you in danger, but you keep asking him for what to tell you, like what's going on. He tells you. You get scared. Then you're going to get in danger. Then you get scared and talking about, I can't do this. I got to leave you. But you asked. You're stupid. Go sit in a corner. There's no point for you.
let's just go ahead and just say no spoilers. So just spoil it.
No, that's basically life common sense. Okay, if your man says, "Yo, I can't tell you because I'm scared. I can't really tell you because I would like to keep it to myself. I understand. We share our burdens and blah blah, but this is some big deal. He lives in a bad city where a lot of crime happen, and it's a corrupted system, but you still want to know, and then you get scared and leave when you find out. You're stupid because he told you from the get go, and you still gonna walk into it. It's like walking into a bank that's being robbed and they tell you it's already being robbed. That's stupid, right? But why walk in the bank? You walk into it, it's like, oh, yeah, it's not a big deal. I see the brighter side of things. No. Just be there for him when he's feeling upset. Just rub his back and say, sorry, baby, okay? You want a hug? You want to relax? You want some cookies? You want some coffee? You want some dinner? Bam. Just be there supporting him without knowing. And when he's ready, he'll come to you. Dumb females. I said, God. I'm sorry, God. But anyways, stupid people. That's the only thing perhaps about gossip that pisses me off. It's just about regarding. She could just be not there, and that'd be fine.
Is the show good otherwise?
Huh?
Is it good otherwise?
Well, oh yeah, it's good. I like it. That's this is her. She's kind of annoying me. I'm like, shut up.
No.
And you flip floppy. You don't know what you want in your life. You flip floppy.
Say it again.
She flippy floppy. She don't know she want. She want dudes 1 minute. She got guys and girls next. Like you don't know. And watch when you find out next season. What? Okay, spoilers. Twitter. What?
So the show comes back. When does it come? Like in January?
I believe so.
Okay.
It's one in mid-season. Then at the end of the year.
Right. So, what are your predictions?
Predictions. He said something there. I think it's just gonna get worse. Just like how Gotham has already been worse already, with the whole corruption with the major player, which is Penguin, who's just being an ass on both sides. Like he's just being a snake on both sides to make him win at the end. I feel like he's gonna take over everything at the end. That's how I feel.
The end of the season or the end of the series?
The whole series. I think Penguin's gonna just find his way to get on top of everybody. This is how he's playing the game so far. He's playing nice for both sides, and they're watching when he finds his right move. He's gonna hit hard. I just know that's gonna happen.
Now, what about speculation of, from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, that they give you multiple hints that somebody could be a Joker, but they always make you think of somebody else?
No, I heard they already hinted the Joker. That guy who did bad stand-up at Disney's place for auditioning, they said that was him. I don't know. I don't even know if they're gonna hint anymore of Joker. I don't think they want to use that card, the Joker card.
True, and I don't know how old he's supposed to be. If he's older than Bruce, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't even think they really pinpoint his age because he seems like a character where you could never really get an age on.
No, so I don't know. I guess I'm pretty sure that the information is out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did find out who actually killed Bruce's parents. I forgot his name now. I feel like this show would go in a different. Yeah. I feel like this show would go in a different direction.
Yeah, I don't know what direction the show's going.
Because just like Flash and Arrow, they're not sticking 100% true to source material, but they are and they're not, which is good. Which is good.
Flash left me like Flash. That left me. I don't know much about Flash, so I was kind of lost at everything because even though you're not supposed to know anything, but they basically did create the show in the sense of people knowing about Flash. So I'm sitting here watching it, and I'm like, "Where's my cousin? I need to call her so she can tell me these things and explain to me about Flash." Because I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I know what's going on. Oh, poor Barry. He is so cute.
Very
Yeah. I used to I used to like Flash. I mean, I didn't know anything about the comic book like that, but he was one of my favorite characters because he was red and he runs fast.
because like I know I'm behind and you know it. Everybody knows I'm behind on Arrow and Flash, but I'll catch up. But um, now the character of Doctor Wells, like, who do you think he's supposed to be? Or were
I could
that,
tell you.
or or I can find out and be surprised later.
Well, you're being really, really slow watching the series.
I
It's not
know.
even that, like you could power through those episodes because how I feel after every episode. I'm like, oh, it's finished.
So they have already said who he is yet, or
They didn't say, but they just showed some like at the end of the after the whole Flash thing. It showed Wells with the reverse Flash suit. Like,
oh
is true? Because I bet you they're gonna spin the story again. Something. I don't know. I'm not gonna take that as the answer until more details are laid on the table.
yeah, and plus they've only had a mid season finale, so I doubt they're gonna reveal everything so soon.
Yeah, because I heard it's supposed to be Eddie
Right?
based on the comic book,
It's
but
supposed
then
to
at
be
the same
him.
time, I heard that's too obvious because I mean it's just right there. Like I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh yeah, true, true.
And
I mean, they could in because it's TV, they can flip the script and make it very convoluted where it makes sense where it is him, but
yeah, that's what I
it's
think they're gonna do.
yeah because the whole yeah Barry is supposed to be with Iris and they get married and whatnot, but I don't. They're so far off from that because they're still teenagers. So, well, wait,
No, they're called. Yeah,
yeah, wait.
they
That's right. They're college
they're
students.
like in their 20s.
Yeah, they're in 20s. I don't know why I'm thinking teenagers. I guess they look like
Well,
they look
if
like a
you
little
would
bit.
if you would have caught up, you would have seen what happened in the last episode for the mid-season finale between Iris and Barry.
Okay, fine. So we'll have to continue
You
this.
missed that.
We'll have to continue this one once I catch up.
Yes, you need to catch up like the Flash. Well, does that make sense? Yes.
I know.
You need to speedy.
All right. So when I really do catch up, we're gonna just have a everything all on the table conversation. But speaking of catching up, don't you watch Arrow?
See, I got distracted. Not saying Arrow sucked. I just got distracted. I am still on season one. I'm like episode 13 or whatever.
Oh,
But
so
I got distracted.
so you've made it some part of the way through it.
Alright, so I'm sorry. It's just like if I said what I got distracted by, people be like, "Oh no." Some people will agree with me because it is pretty awesome. Anyway.
Okay. Well,
Yes,
we don't have to
Gossip
talk
Girl.
about that. We don't talk about that.
Distracted by Gossip Girl.
There we go again.
Yep, that is that. Okay,
I now know
I
I
have
now know what to name this episode.
Gossip Girl. Okay, I have a business bitch moment sometimes, but that show is too crazy. I'm telling you, you gotta watch that. Like I powered through that. That I finished season 1 within a week. That's how fast I powered through that. That's how crack-ish it was to me. I was scratching every time I didn't watch. Not playing. I didn't.
Okay, so for
But
the
yeah, Gossip
for
Girl.
the those who are not in the know, please explain Gossip Girl.
Okay, Gossip Girl. All right. I mean, that show's been out like since 2012 and it's finished.
Oh, I
So
know.
Gossip Girl is basically a show where this I don't know who has a blog, but my cousin kind of revealed it to me, but I want to see if it really does happen to it. Who's Gossip Girl? But basically, it's a whole bunch of rich socialites and their life dramas being blogged by this person called Gossip Girl. And it's just a lot of socialite dramas, like a rich version of Degrassi. If you like Degrassi, and then you add people with money in it, that's what it is.
Okay.
With more drinking and drugs and a lot more drama. Rich people drama.
Hmm. Okay.
Watch Gossip Girl, man.
Hmm.
And I guess I'm slowing down on my crack.
Uh, okay. Well,
Mm.
I know we haven't discussed this, so let's get the elephant. Let's discuss the elephant in the room. Star Wars trailer.
Damn, I should have refreshed on it because the only thing I remember was the videos I seen about it. Like I had no problem about it. I just can't wait till next year to see what else they're gonna release. Like I heard people bitching about. Okay, thing is, I don't know Star Wars from the T. I just watched the show, not show, the movies, and I enjoy them. I like them a lot. I don't be a Jedi still, but I just don't know it like how these people know it like it's trivia, and they get not anal about everything. I just looked at it. I'm like, okay, J.J. Abrams, lens flares, yeah, awesome. I want more. Can you tell me more? Oh, it's finished. That's how I felt.
Yeah, I understand.
There was
Same,
a
same
whole,
here.
there was a scene, and I just wanted them to explain stuff what's gonna go on, but they didn't. So I'm just gonna wait till the theatrical trailer comes out.
And even then, we're still gonna watch that like several millions of times anyway.
Yeah, and everybody complaining about the black stormtrooper. Not racist. I say that right now.
Well, I saw a picture that showed that some of the people wearing the suits were black, so like old black and white pictures from the '70s.
Mhm.
So I'm like, okay, and you're complaining? I guess because we didn't see them, but eh.
I don't care. Black people can be anything they want to be. If we want to be stormtroopers, we can be stormtroopers. If we see Samuel Jackson was a Jedi, we could be Jedi.
Yep.
Bam. Mind blowing to y'all who criticizing about stormtroopers being black. Jedi's are black too. Thanks to Samuel Jackson. Got you.
And he wasn't the only one too.
I know there's probably others. I just don't
Yeah,
remember. I just know Samuel Jackson.
there was a woman named Adi Gallia, and like I think she was seen in episode 1, maybe episode 2, I think, but they killed her off in Clone Wars, unfortunately, spoilers. But and I hated how they killed her off in that, but it's different from the Star Wars expanded universe comics, but that's now canon for the show, so it happened. Because I think it was it she
I don't
was
even.
she was cut down like well, uh, Darth Maul's apprentice impaled her. That's what happened. Yeah. So. Oh.
Yeah, I really have to watch this movie again, but I really don't want to.
Uh, but December,
Um,
December will get here quick enough or soon enough next year, and we'll all be in line watching it several times.
IMAX.
Yes, definitely.
When is that epic?
Because I can't tell you how many times I saw episode 3 in a movie theater. Because, it's
Okay.
funny. That was almost 10 years ago.
I had alternative motives or whatever watching Brenda the Fifth.
Uh,
He don't just done with his hair. I'm sorry, I'll go back to it. He is hot, but him being Anakin was like, blah. He looks has a pretty face, very pretty face.
it's like I've had this conversation like 2 podcasts ago. Yeah, I did.
Huh?
It's like I had a similar conversation like 2 episodes ago.
I said this already.
No, not you. Somebody else said this.
Oh,
Talking about
oh,
Jasmine
okay.
Jolly podcast. I think she talked about that too in hers.
Oh, yeah, he's gorgeous. But before, I was too blinded by the gorgeousness to realize that he sucked. But then thinking about this again and then seeing clips, and I remember, and then I'm like, yo, he was not that in touch. Like that whole romance did not touch my heart at all. I did not care. But his fineness blinded me from that. They knew what they were doing when they casted him.
Okay, so
when, when,
let's say for the sake of the characters. Remember, there was a 10-year difference for the characters. I forgot that until like a few days ago. Like she's 10 years older than him.
hold up, hold up, time out. What?
So Padme is 10 years older than Anakin.
My dog get my dog. Okay, okay, I'm done. Sounds just a bit. Oh wow, hold up.
I forgot what I was reading, but I forgot that they were 10 years apart, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because remember when he was,
So he could.
what were you saying?
What? No, you were gonna say.
Oh, I said like remember like when they met, he was just a kid. Uh, so when they met, he looked at her like, okay, yeah, you're cool, and he made her the little gift, and then we see them like years later in uh, Attack of the Clones, and he's all hormonal about I want to see Padme, but I'm guessing then I know people can correct me. I'm guessing that he's in his 20s, she's in her 30s.
So, well, I'm about to analyze this for really no reason, but so this dude couldn't find somebody his age. He pined over Padme for years and thought that Padme was the only woman he could be with. And he got all obsessed out of his childishness and became Darth Vader over a woman. It's all comes clearly now.
Yeah.
Anakin is a hot, dumb guy. A romantic, hot, dumb guy.
Let's see. Okay,
Or
I'm looking
cute.
it up right now. Um, yeah, keep talking because I'm looking it up right now as
Like,
fast as my page can load.
okay. Okay. Come on, think of it. Like, okay. For some reason, I used to back up the first 3 episodes and thought it was the shit. Like, it was God. No, not God, but it was awesome. And now I'm nitpicking it and I'm thinking about, well, mostly erase one because it's irrelevant. We're talking about 2 and 3, where he's a little bit older. And then he's sitting there saying those lines of blah blah blahness about how he loves Padme and how he can't let her go. And like you can't, you're a good looking dude. You can't find somebody else. You're stuck on Padme. Then you got brainwashed into believing to save Padme's life by doing what you did, but it didn't work and it killed her anyways. Then you get madder at yourself. Yo, it was basically out of immaturity. Like he was very immature, and his immaturity turned him into Darth Vader. Ain't that right? Am I crazy?
Yeah, you're right.
Am I crazy?
No, you're not.
Okay.
No,
Wow.
you're,
That
you're.
was a weak story.
No, I still will back up the prequels. I still will back them up. For
I don't know.
I will back them up on another standpoint for how the Emperor came to power.
Okay, that part is okay. But I'm talking about Darth Vader coming to be.
Oh, I know.
Because that's like one of the major things that everybody mostly pay attention to. Okay, that's kind of weak.
Well,
Whoever
I'm
about
seeing
that.
one thing here that says they were like 4.5 or 4.5 years apart, which I don't know if that's true or not. But we knew that she was older than him, period. We knew that.
Yeah, I knew. I knew that.
But what I can't figure out is how old they actually were.
Da, 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 da. Star Wars Wiki. Star Wars Wiki.
Yeah, thank you, because I can't get it to come up.
Oh, I didn't post anything, but I'm about to do that on my phone. Find Star Wars Wiki. Star Wars Wiki. Oh gosh. But yeah, that don't make any sense. And I'll put Star Wiki. God, that's not smart. Star Wars Wiki. Overall, like, I still like Anakin. He's still bae. Well, hold on. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still bae.
Okay.
I think there's some others
Okay.
who
In
win his spot.
episode 1, and I'm on answers.com, so I don't know if this is true or not. But in episode 1, Anakin is 9 and Padme is 14. And it takes place before his 10th birthday. In Attack of the Clones, he is 20, and uh, which is noted by Shimi, his mother, and Padme is 24. But the film
Uh,
is 10 years from episode 1 to episode 2. Okay. If I remember correctly, they hadn't seen each other in 10 years.
I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
Well, hold on. You said she was 14, he was 9?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he was. It says he was 9, she was 14. They said the movie that when they met, it was right before his 10th birthday.
Oh, okay.
And then episode 2, Anakin turns 20, as noted by his mother, and Padme is 24. The film was a decade later from the first film. In Revenge of the Sith, Anakin is 23 and Padme is 27. And it says episode 3 is 13 years after episode 1 and 3 years after episode 2.
Oh, so they're not that old.
No, they weren't that old, but it was still I think if I remember correctly, and I need to rewatch the beginning of episode 2. I think I remember they said they hadn't seen each other in 10 years. Somebody will correct me in the comments, and it's fine.
Find something like someone I'm just getting lost. So weird. I really unsearching on my phone.
But basically, he hadn't even turned. So he was just 23 when he turned to the dark side.
Wow, so young. So young and lost all his good looks.
So, and I think it said it was like about 19 years later is episode 4, I think. 19 or 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
So, give or take 19, 20 years, he is like in his 40s.
So he died young-ish.
Yeah. And I will defend the ending of. I will defend like the change of episode 6 of putting Anakin in there in place of the original actor.
It makes sense. It's okay.
I'll defend it because when he true, he turned back to the to being a Jedi again at the end, but the last time his spirit was actually human was when he was still like cool Anakin.
Yeah, it makes sense because that was basically the last time he was really
human.
Well, yeah, human on the good side.
So I thought seeing that made sense. Although I can understand why people said don't change it, but if I'm guessing why George Lucas changed it, then that makes sense.
And also think of it this way: besides the whole story content, years later, like it's like years later, everybody's gonna see the first 3, and they're gonna see Anakin like that. So if they didn't change the ending and it had like some older dude, everybody would be like, okay. Everybody will remember if you had it with the newer Anakin. And they'll be like, oh, okay, it makes sense. Because, that's Anakin. You have to think about the generation that's coming next who's going to watch Star Wars. Because Star Wars is not going to die.
No, and apparently could be getting a Boba Fett movie too, which I hope is true. That's
See?
another story.
Never going to die.
Mm-hmm. Man, I have some friends that saw the prequels first and really didn't like the original trilogy. So, I guess it depends on what you saw first.
I kind of say no.
I say no too, and I guess it just depends on the person.
Yeah, because I did watch it when I was little, but when I really got into it and excited about it, I did in the beginning I told you I was brainwashed into liking the first 3 because of hotness factors. But now that I actually grew older and understood how stupid it was, the original is better.
Oh yeah, it is better, but I still appreciate what they did.
Yeah. They came out with a cool game because of the first episode.
Oh, that is true.
Pod racing game that I really, really liked.
And I really like the the Starfighter series. Although they only had 2 games, which was Starfighter and Jedi Starfighter. Which the only one I beat without cheat codes was Jedi Starfighter. And like they both circle around the events of episode 1 and 2, and I was hoping there would have been a third one, but I don't know if it was ever discussed to do one or if it was ever wanted to do a third one.
Mm-hmm.
But they really fit in well with the movies. So And then when the Battlefront series came out, so that's another thing.
Honestly, the only Star Wars game I only played was the pod racing game.
Which one was it? Like episode 2 one or like episode 1 one?
Episode one when Anakin was doing pod racing.
Okay, because there's an episode 2 one, I think, or not episode 2, but Anakin's older. Like the one I have, I think Anakin's older, and it's like a different pod racing game. But I don't think I ever played the one when Anakin was a kid. Like, was that PS1?
I had it for Nintendo 64.
Oh, oh, it was 64. That's right. See, I didn't play that one.
Yeah, I played that one. It was so fun. Me and my brothers loved playing that game.
Hmm. Okay, I think I know what I need to find for the low, low price of something cheap. Although I hope it's in the Wii store. It'd be nice if it is. Oh, but okay, but next year, episode 7, however it would turn out, is more Star Wars. So I'm fine either way.
Star Wars. A lot of things happened in 2015. Like the whole.
Avengers.
Well, I know the talks of Marvel's trying to bring back Spider-Man to the good side and leave it out the dark side because Spider-Man is so lonely out there trying to fight to stay alive and relevant.
Well, let's talk about that for a second. If Marvel gets their hands on him like they want, and since it was reported that they maybe would change actors, do you think
Uh-huh.
that's a good idea or bad?
That's fine.
Okay,
I
so
accept it because if Marvel takes it, that means it's gonna be a reboot series. I understand it's a third reboot, but it's understandable because under Marvel's credits, and if people who know about it will understand that okay, it's not Sony's direction anymore; it's Marvel's direction. So the reboot is understandable to make the Spider-Man relevant to the Marvel universe, which they're trying to do with everything.
right, and plus, as a friend of mine said, he plays a big role in the Infinity Gauntlet story.
Yeah, the
So
Civil War story, yeah, but they're not using him.
true, it's Civil War, but then they're doing Black Panther. But like when they do the Infinity War a few years from now, like he and Deadpool apparently play a big role. But Fox has Deadpool, but we won't talk about that right now.
They just need to just go back to Marvel Studios. Like, I understand Fox makes their money off of that. Sony makes their money off of that. Who else? Fox has all the X Men. I understand that. At the
And
same
they have
time, like,
Fantastic Four, I think.
just get back to Marvel. Oh yeah, Fantastic Four is in the corner that's by itself, and they said there's gonna be a reboot.
I think they're still working on that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But if Marvel gets Spider-Man back, I think they said that
Hmm.
they won't go about the whole trying to do origin thing. Like, we know the origin, we know. So I think they will focus more on he's Spider Man and he's living a double life, and apparently Tony would be the one that recruits him in the movie or something, and that's how we go. But since they're going to go the route of Black Panther, I believe it can work in that regard as well.
Okay. From what I remember clearly from Civil War, they could still work because I think Black Panther gets recruited onto the whole thing, the whole Civil War. I just don't know how his approach came to be. But with Spider-Man, when they bring him into the series, they're gonna already make him like a fan of not Iron Man, Tony Stark. So when you learn that Tony Stark, he gets to meet him, actually everything, it's still gonna fall into place. Basically, it's not gonna disrupt anything. It's still gonna fall into place. Nothing has to be really changed. unless they, depending on what they did with Black Panther's direction. But I feel like everything's gonna fall in place.
You think they can go the route of saying, okay, T'Challa is Black Panther, and we just go ahead and divulge that like in the beginning of the movie?
I don't know. Anyways, Black Panther, he eventually goes to whose side again? I think Captain America's side in the Civil War.
Right, he does.
Or no, or he was by himself with him and Storm or something like that. But
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, they can. It can easily change itself. He can easily say, "Oh, I'm done with both of you guys." Spider-Man falls into his role. I feel like it's still gonna fall into place, no matter what.
Because either way, it's going to end with him. I mean, yeah, he's going to have his own movie, but it's going to have to start up with some repercussions of however Avengers 2 ends next year.
Yeah,
And are we supposed to have Ant-Man next year as well?
I didn't know about that. I just know about Spider-Man. Let's take back everybody. Let's take them all back.
So, oh yeah, then we have Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange, which I'm looking forward to that one.
Yep, me too.
Oh, I think I'm just ready to watch it all. I mean, I know they mentioned Stephen Strange and the Winter Soldier this year. I know that. But,
I have to watch these movies again to get the Easter eggs again.
and apparently, the Punisher was in the movie, which is something I'm still thinking that's very interesting. Although we didn't see him, but apparently he was there.
Oh God, Easter eggs.
And also, I think, as a friend of mine stated, that when we saw the movie in the group, that I think he heard somebody in Shield headquarters say, "Let's call the wall crawler" or something like that.
Oh my gosh. But do they have it on Netflix? No, they don't. Not yet. Crap.
Yeah, I'm ready to watch that and Captain America again. And I'm really enjoying Agents of Shield because they really picked up season 2. But I'll have a rant on that soon. A good rant, not a bad rant. But I gotta catch up on that too.
Behind because I stopped at episode 1.
I think too many people did that, and I think, yeah, I've had time to really think about it. I think people wanted every episode to feel like a Marvel movie, and that's not what they got. And people can tell me I'm wrong for this, but I feel like they wanted it to everything to run its course, one episode, run off, and forget that shows take their time to build up. Not every show has a great series premiere like Flash. So I mean, it's rare that your pilots are great.
Hey, DC already knows what they're doing in the television game. They've
Oh,
done it enough to know what to do to make their episodes awesome.
true, true. Yeah, I mean, I started watching Smallville again. I mean, as much as I love Smallville, the first episode isn't the best episode, but it was great for what they did. I mean, shoot, Smallville came out of nowhere, really.
Yeah.
So you have to give a lot of shows credit. I mean, even Marvel's credit of Agents of Shield. Yeah, it was coming out of nowhere, but they clearly have a long-term plan. And I think one of the episodes that I'm behind on, like, linked the cinematic universe already to the Inhumans apparently, but I haven't got to that point yet.
Oh, okay.
So, and I mean, they kind of showed you some like Kree stuff. I think like in season 1, and that was before Guardians of the Galaxy. So they're showing you things, but once I catch up, I'll have a rant or just like a one-off conversation. But yeah, Captain America. Apparently, the Punisher. you remember like it was like the fight scene on the highway and like this yellow delivery truck rams a car. It was like a really obscure scene or something.
Uh-huh.
But apparently the Punisher was driving that truck and he was helping them out. And I don't know how real that is, but that's what I remember reading. And I'm like, if that's what it was. That's what it was. And I think he helped out apparently in another scene too, but there wasn't like a Marvel one shot in that DVD release, and I don't think there was one in Guardians of the Galaxy either. So, but we have speculation, or a lot of speculations, and I feel like we'll have a lot to look forward to next year. Let's see, Avengers, Ant Man, Star Wars, Jurassic Park. Are you looking forward to that one?
Oh my gosh, I'm so well. I don't really know much about Chris Pratt, but it's like, wow, he's just getting these blockbuster roles. Like now he's in Jurassic Park, and it took me a while because I was sitting there watching the trailer. And I was like, is that? I was like, hold up, that is him. Oh snap, he's getting those big roles now. He's landing those blockbusters. I'm like, great for him.
Because I love the scene with the Raptors running with him. I'm like, do you have Raptors on your side?
Oh my gosh. But come on, Jurassic Park is another point that don't make any sense. Because I was talking about it with somebody. I think it was my cousin and her friends. It's like, okay, the first couple of movies, they went to the what you call it, and come to find out that it's a bad idea with the dinosaurs, and it's all the research that leads to the island. When does the research leave the island for everybody to be like, oh, we're gonna make Jurassic World, and we're gonna have tourists come there and see real live dinosaurs do acts without them eating us? No, no.
Thank you. And I'm like, you have like a Jurassic Park SeaWorld?
Yes,
No,
and I'm
no.
like, okay. Besides the fact I haven't seen the, percent or 10 like them in the world, and I don't know about the research, but at the same time, like they came with the research to bring these back to life. You don't think they're gonna bring up more ideas to perfect them or make greater and bigger, better dinosaurs? No, I'm not walking to the trap. That's how come it goes back to stand-up comedy with Cat Williams when the white people see the tiger and it's like, oh, the tiger, oh, the tiger. No, I'm not gonna talk to the tiger. I'm not gonna walk into the tiger's den and say, hey, how you doing? And lay on his couch. No, I'm not walking through that door.
Mm-mm. I'm like, should have known when the first one, when the stuff went wrong and they were chased out. Yeah, no, don't come back. But we came back again. And then the third one, oh, we're gonna bring one with us. And
Why?
or did I get it confused? And they brought one with them in the second one, I think. In the third one, I could be mistaken, but yeah, like that's right. Because my favorite scene was the dinosaur running through Blockbuster. No, I thought that was hilarious. Which brings again Blockbuster. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Blockbuster, rest in peace. But yeah, still, I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna have my popcorn, and we're gonna see so many people get eaten up by dinosaurs. We're just not gonna be funny.
I'm still gonna watch it. I'm just not. I'm just complaining about the common sense of
I
everything.
know, I know. It's like, yeah, we know we did this before, but we're gonna do it again for the fourth
Yeah.
time. And okay, have you seen the new Terminator trailer?
I never watched. Don't judge me. I never watched any of the Terminators, so
I
I'm
won't
not
judge
really
you.
interested in the Terminator trailer when it came out.
I'm not judging you.
When did Terminator come out? Like what year? Because it's probably Terminator came out when
80
I wasn't
something,
into that.
80 something. I think the first one.
I was not really into the Terminator. I
Well,
was still into
we weren't born when the
King,
first
not
one came
Kingdoms.
out.
Well, I remember it was people were talking about it, like probably Terminator 2 or whatever.
Yeah, Judgment
But
Day. Yeah.
I was gonna say Kingdom Hearts before, but what's the thing called? Lion King and Anastasia and Little Mermaid and Aladdin
I think
and
the
other
the
cute things.
only Terminator movie I saw was in theaters was the third one, and honestly, that kind of scared me. But I went to see it anyway.
Never seen any of them. I really don't know the story plot. I just know I'll be
It's
back, and
it's interesting.
I believe it is. But I just have to find them and watch it, see what it's about.
It's a interesting series. I mean, there was that TV show Sarah Connor Chronicles. It was very short lived, and I kind of liked it, but I don't know everything. I never saw the fourth one.
I heard about the show. I really don't know much about it. Really rant about it because I
But
would nitpick it if I knew it.
gotcha. But let's go back to Jurassic Park real quick. Like, you know, it comes down to scientists who want to make things better, but if you want to bring them back, fine, but don't make them evolve. I mean, what did we learn from Deep Blue Sea?
Never seen it. Don't
Okay,
judge me again. Oh my
okay. I
god.
won't. I won't judge you. But the same thing applied. They gave what was it? It was some type of treatment. I forgot what the treatment was. I forgot. Crap. But they gave the treatment to sharks, and it made them intelligent. I want to say it was either arthritis, not arthritis, uh, something. Hold up, internet won't tell me in a few. Um, anyway, while I look this up, like it made the sharks smart, intelligent, and um, I guess I'm saying what we learned was don't do that, and pretty much everybody died. Samuel L. Jackson had one of the worst deaths I've ever seen because he was standing on the like the edge of the water, and the guy told him, "Don't stand there." And he's standing there like, "We must stand together. We will fight." The shark comes out of the water, eats him, and goes back in the water, and we're like, "Yeah, the man told you not to stand there, dude." So that's another movie you should watch. So
What? Another movie?
that's another movie that you should watch, Deep Blue Sea. So,
See. Is this on Netflix? Because I've watched everything on Netflix.
it is on there.
I don't know.
Okay, I didn't know. Let's see. Uh, what's
I'm
the?
in love with the go.
There you go again. Okay, they gave them they gave them scientists were searching for a cure for all Alzheimer's disease or yeah Alzheimer's disease, and they used it on the sharks and made them intelligent
That's dumb. That's stupid.
because someone went they violated the code of ethics and worked and genetically engineered three mako sharks to increase their brain capacity. So they did so their brain capacity couldn't be increased, and they could harvest brain tissue as a cure for Alzheimer's,
Okay.
and that's what happened, and it made them intelligent. So there you go.
Hmm.
So if we are gonna see some extra large dinosaurs, don't let it be the same story, please. But since we're talking about things, let's talk about you. Like, how was your 2014? Like, how was Mintykid's year?
Hmm. The year started off pretty rough, but then after a while, doors started opening, and the things that used to weigh me down started leaving. And I guess I feel relieved, not relieved, basically, like, yeah, relieved, a bit of stress. Because you remember before, I was pyrating within the beginning of the year. I probably wrote like in 2 months, 20 something poems, and a few more next month. And it helped a lot. It helped open, clear my mind and to sort out my thoughts of everything that was bothering me, that was weighing me down. And now those things don't weigh me down anymore like that.
Mm,
But it just, my body and my mind is just so used to doing those things. It just started being so habitual. Is that the word? Habitual? Like very, a habit a part of me.
gotcha.
Yeah, and I just can't help it. And then when I think about it, I'm like, yo, why are you doing that? Like, you shouldn't be doing it anymore. You don't have any reason to. But I don't know. Probably 2015 would be a lot better for me. I just feel it. How
Right.
about your 14?
My 2014. I would say it was a year of improvement in some areas, still continuing to learn and work on bettering myself. And I know I'm not where I want to be or should be by now, but
Mm-hmm.
I think experiencing more things and opening up and getting out of my shell some more because of some wonderful friends. It's been helpful, and I'm grateful for the experiences, the good and bad. And being able to improve my craft, whether it be writing, videography, photography, it's good. And continuing to meet people, it's been great. But I know what I have to do for 2015 in order to have an excellent year.
Mm-hmm.
And like we know the new year will be upon us, or it is upon us in a few weeks from now. No, you know, the saying, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Or I know I'm not right, but it's close. But it's you have to take that first step and you know just get out there.
Yeah.
And so I think that was my year. I mean, I got to do some things I didn't think I'd get a chance to do, and to do more writing. Like it's wonderful. Now, what is something that you were looking forward to next year?
Mm.
Like for yourself, whether it be
My,
anything, entertainment
my
or work.
birthday.
That's right. Birthday's coming soon.
Yep. March. I'll be turning 24.
Oh goodness, you're.
I'm old. No, I'm not.
Hmm.
And what else I'm looking forward to? Uh, no, I don't really have anything in mind. I mean, I want to go to SuperCon next year, but I don't know how that's happening yet. So I'm not even going to put that as a high expectation. Um, Possibly, am I looking forward to Carnival? Yeah, Carnival next year, maybe. I don't know yet. Um, Cross my fingers for a better job. I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm trying to hope some enlightenment or something great. would just help my year to be of happiness, the year of more happiness for me.
Okay. And you can get that. You just gotta keep putting forth the work into it and continuing to put your best foot forward.
Mm-hmm.
And praying helps too. So, uh, mm. And for people who haven't really listened to Last Talk Weekly, like, what would you want them to know about Mintykid?
Uh, I thought about the song again. I'm not going to say it again. I'm very random because I was just about to say
Say it.
I'm in love. I don't know why that song is in my head. Anyway, that I was a fun-loving personality. I have a lot of opinions and stuff to say. I probably can't formulate good, cohesive sentences, but you get the point when I say it. I like to ramble a lot, which I'm doing now. So I'm really fun to be around and talk to. I listen and I love people. I'm like, I sound so weird. But yeah, I'm a pretty cool person. 2014. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. He wants me to do my own show. I don't even know if I want to do my own show. Should I do my own show? Should you guys vote for me to do my own show?
Hmm.
What should I talk about in my own show, people? If I have one in 2015.
It's the
I
Mintykid
guess
Talk All Show. Gossip Girl. I don't know.
XOXO, Gossip Girl. Hold up, she like, and you know you love me. XOXO, Gossip Girl. I'm such a weirdo.
Hmm. Well, I would say you all have heard it here first that some other shows are coming. And that's all I'm going to say. So it won't just be a podcast anymore. It'll be more. So as they say, to be continued in that front way. But since we're talking, if you did your own show, you're funny. I saw that. If you did your own show, what would you want to do?
I thought about it before because I want to do my own show. Uh, I have a lot of ideas all over the place. I wanted to do mostly like how to say it. It's a weird way to explain like a advice column like where I give advice because they always say quiet people are the ones who are very observant, which is true because I spent most of my life in from middle school to high school just being quiet and observing people and understanding people and I know things. And I say somewhat I'm a psychic, but I'm not. I just understand. And most times when I say things, it always comes, and I'm always right most times. So I just feel like I just want to spread my insight to people and better them and basically not fall in the same mistakes that I have done. And understand that, you know, to all the shy people out there, yeah, you know, open up your door and don't start late because you regret it later. That's all I have to say. But that's what I want to do. And possibly talk about other stuff like rants on life and society. Kind of like grind my gears type thing.
Okay. Hey. We had time to work all this out.
We'll see because I'm not committing to something that I know I ain't gonna commit to fully. But my heart, I don't want to BS anything if I get into something.
And I understand very much. So, I understand. But if you all want her to have one, you let us know in the comments. Or send her a tweet.
Yeah,
Or send her a tweet, you know. She'll respond. So,
yeah, because I do nothing. I like to tweet people funner than Facebook.
because
Tweet all the
your
time.
Twitter is Cake Rock's Baby, right? Or what's the other one?
It's Kick Rock Baby. That's my personal Twitter.
Okay. No, but I know you said it earlier and I didn't ask, but you said your writing really helped you this year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that, or is it too early to know? Will you be doing more like next year, or some more stuff before the year is out?
I don't know because I've been trying to write, but it's just since I don't have that passion anymore or that anger, or I don't even know how to feel. I had different feelings every time I wrote. I don't have much to write about. It can't come out as passionately how I do it because I write by my voice. I don't write with no scheme or whatever practice that English teachers make us do. I remember one thing when I was taking in fourth grade where when we had to do our writing classes is to write with your voice and make it personal and make the when the reader reads it they relate to it, and that's what I kind of picked up strongly. That's what I do when I write stories and poems and stuff. I write so much in my voice, so
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have that passion. I've tried. Actually, I honestly have two pieces that I still haven't posted up yet, but it's just part of me keeps hesitating on those pieces just because it's 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 too deep. It touches hard.
Mm-hmm. I understand. What is it? You wait till you find your muse, or you get over the writer's block. But the one thing I can say, and if I get too personal, stop me. But what I can say I've learned from or noticed about you this year from reading your poems and you know giving you critical feedback and things on them is that throughout each one, I don't know how many um, I've read, but you've really grown as a person, and not just as a writer, but I feel like as a person who like you really evolved, if I'm using the right word. That and you said that you no longer have that anger in you that you had, and I can really see it, and I'm proud to see how far you have come,
Mm-hmm.
and I really feel like regardless of how far your poems can go, that I feel like by you putting your feelings out there into the world, that someday somebody will read it who needs to read it. Don't know when, because somebody could be reading it right now as we're talking, but
Mm-hmm.
it's helping others, and you know, don't be discouraged right now if you don't have a muse or anything to write about. Like, don't worry about that because at some point, you'll be struck with inspiration. It may not come from anger, and it doesn't always have to come from um, anger or any type of emotion. I mean, emotion's great, but you could just get hit with "I'm gonna write," and you just write freely, and it may not be a poem. It may be a story, or you may start writing a novel. Who knows? But as your friend, I can say you've really grown, and I'm proud of you and happy to see it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that because I feel like that too. Since now, the year is almost coming to an end, and Christmas is next week. So, um, I feel that I really do, and I reread some of my poems too, and then I picture myself of how I felt then, and I understand because that's why I mostly wrote down things because my feelings were all over the place. Like I didn't know how if I was angry or upset or depressed. It's just like because all my feelings was just like lost everywhere. So actually writing them and each poem was bits and pieces of my feelings and I read them sometimes and I understand of how I felt when I was alone or when I was in love or I was angry. I understand those phases that I went through.
Mm-hmm. And do you think writing or talking stuff out has helped you grow as a person?
I don't say talking stuff out because people don't understand unless they're understanding people. Because you can talk to any. Well, yeah, I don't really like talking to people. Writing helped the most. It's
Mm-hmm.
just people who read my writing and who are unbiased like you understand. And you'll see it in the whole view of the story. You don't see it in one side. Or you try your best since you don't really know what's going on over here, but you try your best to not to hold on to my opinion because you're my friend. You try to be biased.
Mm-hmm.
Not me, unbiased. Unbiased.
Right. No, thank you. Yeah, I try, and sometimes I think you know having that essential yes man doesn't always help.
Nope, they bring you down later.
Because I think if you just have that person that's gonna always agree, it's not really helping solve anything or helping someone else grow in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
No, you have to, like I said, in order to be a friend, you have to sometimes tell people about themselves.
Yep.
I mean, we may not want to hear it. I mean, I know I've gotten people that tell me about myself sometimes, and you may not want to hear it, but because they're your friends, it really means a lot when they can just say it and you not get upset about it. Because if you really think about it, if they, I mean, I can't say they weren't your friend, but you know, if someone disagrees with you, it's just kind of like, well, they're helping you stay where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And in order for you to grow, you need people to disagree.
True. Those people who give you fluff and hope are the ones who are bringing you down because they're not being real with you. And I realized the people I've met through 2014. Actually, if you remember any of my poems, like I felt like people were against me or anything like that. It's just those people are real enough to tell me the truth instead of telling me lies and make me believe in something that isn't true. And even though it hurts to know the truth, and the truth really does suck, but I greatly appreciate it. All the, from all the people. I'm talking all of you guys that I know, all my friends, far and near and far.
Hmm. Uh, and I know they all are happy to have you in their lives and happy that you're their friend.
Of course, because I'm awesome. Okay, that was my cockiness. But whatever.
Mintykid is awesome. So, oh god, I used the song. Okay.
I am so awesome. You don't understand. Totes. Anyway.
Well, that was my rendition of Everything is Awesome for 2014. So there we go.
Yes.
Hmm. But seriously, again, like I feel like 2015 will be good for you. So,
Hey, heads up for you because you start making some powerful moves. You're making baby steps. That's from a friend.
I know. I appreciate it. So,
Yeah. No more power walking. Don't even jog. You got to sprint on next year.
because
If you winded, that's okay. We throw water at you. That's your friends do. And tell you to keep going.
they
I
they
get this analogies.
they pour some for their homie. Let me stop. But you're
And if
right.
you
But
fall
you're
on the
right. And
floor and you pass out, don't worry. We'll fan you, pick you up, and tell you to run. Push you, and then throw water at you again because you're trying to stop. That's what we do. It's tough love, man. Tough love.
high five over the air. Yeah.
Bam.
You're right. And as we start winding to a close, I want to thank you for being one of the voices of reason for this show. Everything that goes on here.
It's not a problem. I tell people I do it in layers of keeping it real, doing layers because I like fluffing it for people. Because sometimes when you push them down the stairs, it hurts, but they needed it. I just raise. I don't know what I do. I just kind of poke you, and hopefully you kind of fall down the stairs. I don't just push you. That's what I do. And eventually you do fall down the stairs, and it hurts. And then you understand, but you know I didn't really intentionally push. Okay, I'll just stop because it's not going all over the place. But you get what I'm saying.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
But if and for you all listening, yeah, we've had some really good conversations about the future of everything, and um, you'll see the results of some of that in 2015, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
But
Yes.
so, any more thoughts on anything you're looking forward to next year, whether it's for yourself or entertainment wise or whatever, or have you?
um, I know there's something in 2015 that I want to happen. I just can't remember it. I'll bet you when I leave, I'll remember it. Nah. I just want to travel next year. I just hope I get my money up. I want to go to New York or something.
Hmm. It
Well,
can
that's the
happen.
only place I'll guarantee because I know I have a place to stay with my family. But still, New York is awesome. I want to go back again.
Hey, it can happen. And someone who's never been, I want to travel up there. So, we'll see.
You will love it, but you gotta be ready. New York is not for everyone, but it's a nice experience. It's a great experience from what you're used to.
Yeah, it's an interesting monster from what I keep hearing. So,
It's tough, but you'll love it.
hmm
It's just so much excitement, like just being up there. But I bet you somebody who's listening to this who lives in New York is like, you don't know New York. New York is boring. But I'm like, I don't know what kind of New York you live, whatever. Just like I say, Florida is nothing. Where y'all think I go to Orlando and Disney World every day? I don't.
yeah, yeah. Huh. Hey, I think wherever you live in the world, people listening to this, we all can travel there and say, oh, "This is great." But if you live there every day and this is your life, then you're like, "Yeah, it's okay." So, but real quick, best of stuff, best video game of 2014 that you played.
Best game in 2014
Yeah.
I played. Oh my god, I've not played a game in 2014.
Don't have to be anything new.
Hmm.
It could be something from 2013 or older. Is it something that you've enjoyed this year if you play something?
Well, I did like beating your butt in PlayStation Battle Royale,
Ah, here we go.
and you cried a lot. You cried.
Why are you telling them this? You know that's not true.
I tried to sleep when we got off of PlayStation, but that's about it. And what other game? And I really want Sims. I was playing Sims 3 and I forgot how awesome Sims is, and I want Sims 4. So somebody give it to me for Christmas now.
Sims 4 for Mintykid. Who wants to sponsor that? Uh,
This
maybe if someone accepts their defeat in All Stars. Just saying. Because
what
last time
defeat?
we played, I beat you severely several times.
I was sleepy.
Okay, well I'll give you that, but still I still beat
And I still, I was really sleepy. I was kind of fall asleep mid game. Some of them,
you. Okay, so
yeah.
we're gonna have to do this again soon.
Yeah, and you're gonna cry.
I
And
ain't
you're sleepy.
gonna I ain't gonna cry. You can get your tissues ready. So
I don't need tissues. I cried victory tears. I drank that for breakfast. Okay? That ain't make any sense. I'll just shut up now.
victory tears. I would love to say sell it and smash, but I can't. So,
What, beat me in Smash Brothers?
well, I would say sell it and smash, but the closest we're gonna get right now is All Stars. So sell it and All Stars. Okay.
Okay. I don't know about Smash, but I might beat you that too. Because I play to win.
Jesus, people. Okay. Y'all heard this? Y'all heard this woman right here? Okay.
Very, very competitive. I know I'll be losing. I'll still keep talking trash. So I keep losing. And I'll still talk trash.
And that's why I like you. So you're cool.
That's my life. I raised with two brothers who live with nothing but competition. I have to be competitive too. It just so happened I like to be competitive.
All right. Favorite movie of the year?
I watched Guardians. I would say Guardians because that's the only one that's really remembered. Oh no, Lego movie was cool too. Crap.
Okay.
Guardians. Guardians.
You want to do like your top three?
Uh,
your top three?
yeah, that'll be easier because I don't really remember a lot of things I watched this year. I really didn't go to movies as hard this year. Uh, like this summer, blockbusters wasn't. It was because I really didn't watch a lot of movies this year. So I'll say Guardians, Lego Movie, and Captain America.
Good choices.
That's the ones I remember me watching. And then Dear White People for honorable mentions, because that's another movie I remember watching. That's about it.
All right, please talk about that because I didn't see it.
It's a very interesting movie. It's basically a school. Uh, Dang, I watched this. Wow, I really don't remember a lot of things I watched. But anyways, Dear White People was basically it's mostly talking about blackface. Cause that was one of the big things about blackface and about the whole racial issue between whites and blacks, which exists that people try to ignore, and it's starting to become more evident now within the recent events that happen. And that movie kind of paints the picture to white people. I did that whispering thing my friend does. To white people about the things they do. Because they do it and they just don't realize it, or they just try to ignore it, or they think it's funny, it's cute. But the things that they say and stuff that does hurt us, people as black people, they don't understand. And that movie just paints the picture of how we feel and what goes through our minds, and different characteristics of black people as well that they pinpointed a lot, like the black white girl, where the black girl who wants to be white, where she does her whole like she gets her hair done like straight and all that kind of stuff. It's really well. The movie was kind of like all over the place because it felt like that, but it was a good movie pinpointing about black people and about black culture and about the racism that's going on. That is still going on today. It's just low key, but not anymore recently. But still, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to get on that because that's a touchy subject. We'll do
Yes.
that on another day. Because
Yeah.
watch some more events in 2015 is going to spark more racial issues. And yes, it's a race thing, people. Because some people say, "Oh, lives matter." I understand that, but you guys don't understand. You don't. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can have that discussion another day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Bad transition. Um, you don't want to talk about music a lot. I noticed, but favorite music of the year, or favorite three things, or artists, or something.
Um, oh, okay. Lily Allen, because I saw her concert and I seen her live and she's awesome. And then I actually saw a K-pop concert this year. How could I forget that? I actually seen one.
Oh, K-pop. We didn't go that direction. Yeah.
No, I seen a K-pop concert this year. I don't even know the group. I just saw it because they came down to here in Miami. And I was like, okay. And who else I saw in concert? When I saw Usher in concert, his fine dancing self. I had
That
so
was
much
recently,
fun.
wasn't it?
Huh?
That was recently, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was recent.
Okay.
I know I seen somebody else in concert. I just don't remember. Uh, I feel like I went to a lot of concerts this year. I just don't remember. I did a lot of things this year. I did so much stuff. Like, it was ridiculous. But yeah, I'll say Lily Allen. Everybody should listen to her. And then I really got into MIA. She's really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And Major Lazer. I really got into them a lot this year. And recently, Amy Winehouse. She's cool.
The late great Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, she's awesome. Like, I've been listening to her stuff on Pandora a lot. And I need to buy one of her albums. I just need to pinpoint which album I really want to buy based on the songs I listen to, but and the feel of the album as well. But I want to buy one of her albums.
Let's see. Is Gossip Girl your favorite show of the year?
No. Uh, okay, K drama wise, is My Love from the Stars. That was my field drama of the year, and I couldn't find anything to watch for a long while until recently because of that drama. And I got scarred by another drama that made me hate K dramas for a bit. And Mendy Project and New Girl. I love those shows a lot. I like romantic comedies. I'm such a cheese for them.
Oh goodness. What about books or any type?
I don't read. I'm playing. I haven't read anything all year. I'll tell you honestly. I haven't. Yeah. Yeah. How about you, my friend? What are yours? What is your iconic moments of 2015?
Huh. Wow. Beyond that list that I gave you, I don't have any new games to play that I bought. Oh, well, I was playing Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, which was really interesting. I just hadn't finished it because I waited until I saw Battle of Gods first. And now I'm kind of playing Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3, which is repetitive but fun because it's Gundam and it's Dynasty Warriors.
It's a time killer. I love that game. Well,
It,
Dynasty Wars in general.
yes. Oh, okay. So you need to get 8 then, because we can play that online.
Oh,
You can play the story mode online with people.
oh, okay. Is it cool?
It's cool. And I played
Like,
on I played online with one of my friends, and in some areas like we would show up in the same area and like really fight, and then but sometimes it was like he would just disappear off the screen, but I knew he was there. But it was
huh.
fun. But it was like but it's like you're all fighting with someone on the map, and then all these events would happen, but then the other person's taking care of it.
Yeah, that's what I used to do with my when I used to play Dynasty Wars for like this is how we used to go out like this. Me and my brothers like, okay, all right, you see how this is based on the story. We need to go here. I'm gonna clear up this section. When you go this section, we meet in the center. That's how we used to do it.
That's how we do it too.
So be like,
um,
oh, all right, got it, break, and we just go separate ways. And if
mm.
like something happens within the story that kind of changed, they'd be like, oh, I need backup. Then we go make that beeline, run it all the way because running takes forever unless you steal a horse and it's like run.
Oh,
Yeah.
this one you can call your horses, and they kind of like appear out of thin air, like right behind you. And if you hold down, I think it's I forgot what button is to jump on. I think it's X. But if you hold down like whistle for it, it will run it behind you. You'll jump on it, and you're going still moving in constant motion. So it's fun.
What?
And the story mode has like every dynasty in it, including like the Jin dynasty as well. So,
Oh.
and the usual dynasty warriors acting, which I like it, but but um I'm jumping around here. Books, I've mainly fallen into the graphic novel phase, which has been that way for a few years, and I'm still kind of reading Avengers versus X-Men, although I know it's old, it's done, but that's fun, and uh, I really have enjoyed what DC has done with the New 52. Um, I I really enjoyed the library because I checked out a lot of stuff, like reading most of the Justice League stories and reading the entire Trinity War was very fun. And I read some of Forever Evil in Barnes and Noble.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I want to go back and pick up where I left off and just sit there and read it and put it back on the shelf when I finish. But um,
How about music?
music wise, I this year has been fun because I kind of went into like I started to really like mashup phase. Like I want to find like all these popular songs. I like them as they are, but I would love to find mashups. And I found quite a lot thanks to SoundCloud, my SoundCloud endorsement right here, and and YouTube and whatnot. And I would say one of my favorite um, mashups of the year was is it Turn Down for What with it's like two versions of it. One is with the Imperial March,
Mm-hmm.
and one with the Thomas the Tank Engine theme, which they're both hilarious and they work. And so, in this one group did the John Williams Superman theme with the Hans Zimmer Superman theme, and they combined it together, and or Man of Steel theme, and it really works. And that one's called Last Sons. Like it's a really good piece. I think people would like it. And I didn't see any concerts this year. I think the last concert I saw was Earth, Wind, and Fire. I think back in 2011.
Oh wow, man.
And um, I really think I want to get Nicki Minaj's newest CD. think. And I got Lady Gaga CD this year. Art pop. I like that. And I think I think this year I can say I missed a lot of music.
A lot has happened with music. There was about a week ago. There's turning up on a Tuesday, and now we're in love with cocoa right now, and baking soda. I got baking soda. A lot of things happen. A lot of iconic stupid songs. I call them funny stupid songs of 2014 that we get crunk to all the time.
Right, I'm scrolling. Oh yeah, how can I forget the album of Guardians of the Galaxy, the Awesome Mix Volume One? How did I forget about that?
Uh,
That collection of awesome songs. And but what I did do to be fun, and well, I think I started to like was the one group called American Authors. I think the song "Best Day of My Life," and you know, I really started to learn who Pharrell was because of Happy. I mean, I didn't realize I knew who he was before.
oh my
But
god, if my best friend found out, like, what? You just found out about Pharrell now? What rock were you living under? Like, yeah, he's a huge Pharrell fan. He's a weirdo,
uh,
too.
I mean, I didn't realize like I knew some of his stuff. I was like, I think one of the things when it comes to me in music was like I would know things, but I may not have known like who sung it.
Because of him, every time I would know a Pharrell song because how much times he's like, you know what song this is? Guess who made this beat? I don't care. Yeah, you do care. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, that's what
Gotcha.
happens when you have people who drill stupid stuff in your head, like my cousin with Batman and him with Pharrell. Okay,
Um,
it's so useless facts. Useless facts.
hey, it will help you win some money on Jeopardy at some point.
Better.
It better, yeah, I
It
know it
might
better.
be then.
Well, let's see. TV show wise, and there are other artists like I really like Weird Al Yankovic's newest CD. That's right, I really like that one. But TV shows, of course, Flash, Arrow, Agents of Shield. Like I seem to have a certain type of trend there, but I really have started to really get, like into like a lot of the late night talk shows, and I'm really happy Whose Line Is It Anyway is back again. Aisha Tyler and the gang are doing a great job,
Mm-hmm.
and um, I'm really a Saturday Night Live person. Didn't think that would happen. I figured it would, but I'm looking at my list of shows at the moment. Constantine is really good, although I haven't watched a lot of it, and the Goldbergs and whatnot, and
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
so there's
Brooklyn
a
Nine-Nine. That's another show I like.
what show?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, you got me into that.
Yeah, that joke is hilarious.
I don't know what it is about that show, but I really like it.
It's a genius, funny show. Like what Adam Sandler is going with that show is genius. It's great.
Cause, uh, is it one of those shows like that you really should watch it from the beginning, or because I jumped into it like at a random point in season two?
I mean, there is a story plot going along, but every episode is like different.
Because
Like
I
I don't know
think
how to
I
explain it. There's a story, but at the same time there isn't a story because every episode is like something different. It's not like connected to each other. It's just probably like learning new things about the characters you won't really understand if you haven't watched it in the beginning about how the character is, like the character development. Every episode adds more to the character's development.
right. because I think I kind of got into it when like two of the characters were having like a relationship without everybody else knowing it, and then they broke
Oh,
it off.
yeah, if you would have watched it in the beginning, you understand why they hit it because the how the character development from the beginning.
Okay,
You know,
so
yeah,
is the entire season one online like Hulu or Netflix or anything?
it should be on Hulu.
Okay, with all the commercials in the world. Okay,
No, it's not that bad.
okay. No, yeah, it's not.
It's not like freaking watching Flash on freaking TV compared to Hulu because their commercials are like endless on TV. When on Hulu's like three commercials and it's done.
I know. Hmm. I know I need to get into some Netflix shows. Um, yeah, the Kevin Spacey show, which I know I just forgot the name of it all of a sudden. House of Cards. Like, I really want to try that. I think I would like it.
My best friend, the one you know, Kat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she tells me it's good.
Okay. Have you watched Orange is the New Black?
Nope, and she told me it's good too.
Okay. Okay. Apparently, we have to um, get into all that stuff.
It's still sitting in my queue.
Mine too. I think was there anything else? Like I know I'm forgetting things. Like yeah, I'm forgetting stuff, but it's okay. We're
I
human.
know it's a rant about K-pop, but I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, I we have time. Yes, please rant about K-pop.
All right,
I was about to bring that up. But go ahead.
yeah. All right, K-pop this year been a big clusterfuck of clusterfucks. Okay, but slowly what I've been paying attention to because I kind of phased out of K-pop because I guess I grew old enough to realize how stupid the whole thing is. It's just I can't do it anymore. Like it's just like I told you before with the whole habit thing, where it's like you you want to stop doing it, but it's just so in you that you just can't help not reading about it, and then you get mad about stupid things you read. Yeah, K-pop is that, and I don't know why I'm still it. I mean, I still watch the K dramas. I love the K dramas because I'm a sucker for romantic comedies and romance, and it's just the whole music. It's like I don't care, and all these new groups coming out, and I'm just like looking at it like don't care, don't want to get into them. All the old groups that I used to be into are either like disbanding or just like not coming out with crap right now, or their music is not really that cool to me. Like it's not interesting to me. Like Big Bang during the Tonight days when I was listening to Tonight to now it's like oh I don't care. Like that's what I'm getting with K-pop. It's like I don't. It's just I read like I'm on like these K-pop communities on Facebook, and I read what these kids post about, and they're like, "Oh my god, he does this feels." I'm like, I don't see it, guys. Just guys, no, stop doing that. Stop defending this like it's God. It's not God, and K-pop is not better music than everything else in the world. It's not. It's pretty cool. It's fun to listen to. It's very visual, but it's not the best type of music in the world. Those comments piss me off because there's so much more better music than K-pop, especially since I've been broadening my music horizons out this whole year.
Hmm.
So K dramas is life. K pop is don't care. Every time I said don't care, you should have an I don't care counter in this. Yeah, it's too late. It's probably like 10 billion that don't cares. Stop the nonsense. And you grown people. I think what really hit home to me is when I went to the concert and I was like there by myself because I didn't have friends to go with. And I was there and I was looking at the surroundings and I was looking at these kids. I'm like, yo, guys, there's more to life than this. I mean, this is cool. But there's more to life. Then I went to a K-pop con that happened this year, and I was like, yo, guys, there's more to life than this. There is more. K-pop is nice. It's fun. But there's more to life. It's not the only world that exists. Korea is not the only country in this world besides the United States. There's more to life. And you're robbing yourself of being sucked into this world, being hypnotized. Good thing I'm smart enough to open my eyes to things. Okay? People, and I could think people who kind of maybe more worldly on things, but still, you need somebody to bring you out of that little shell of K-popness. Because K-pop is just there to protect you because you're afraid to get outside that bubble. And you feel like you get out that bubble, you don't know what to do. Get out of it. Because there's so much more in that outside that damn bubble, people. That's my K-pop rant for tonight. That's my PSA for K-pop.
The more you know.
Yes. And if you have something about to tell me, you could tweet me too. I will listen because I'm still tweet about K-pop time to time. But you have something to say to me, tweet me.
And her Twitter account is KickRocksBaby.
Yes. I'd be on 24/7.
Well, before we go, because I'm pretty sure some people were getting tired of listening by now. But for those who are still in here for the long haul, let's divulge the secrets of the universe. Okay, so now I got your attention, people. Okay. So, overall, did you have a great year?
It's alright. But yeah, it was
okay. And anything else you want people to know about the awesome Mintykid who will have more to say next year?
Stay black and stay awesome. Or stay whatever color you are and stay awesome. I don't know. I'm not going to be all one-sided with that comment. Forget it, I will. Stay black and stay awesome, people. Thumbs up. I put up thumbs up. You can't see it.
Oh, yeah. I saw it. But, before we go, because about 10 minutes left here. I would say, out of all, we've had some wonderful guests for season 2, because this season 2 has been very long, and partially because I didn't know when to cut it off, and partially because I had planned to hit this magical number 20 a long time ago, but as everybody knows who's listened to this, life happens. We can't control it. Life happens. Things happen. Things out of our control. But we've made it this far, and I feel like we'll be doing great things next year. Some people will have their own shows, so it won't just be everyone hearing my voice every time they watch a video. But
I don't know about me. I'm still here.
Oh, you'll always be here. Who knows? Maybe I'll give you the keys to this car.
What car? Is it a Nissan 350Z or 370Z?
I don't know. It's called Let's Start Weekly V. I don't know. Unless that's what you want for Christmas, and then you gotta ask Santa for that. So,
But Santa better haul that to my house.
Have you seen the commercial where I think it was the elves talking to I think it's elves talking to the family about how they got a car, or Santa talking about how they got a car there, and they put the device on the ground and it pops out and forms a car. I'm like, oh, that's pretty ingenious. I always thought about that. Like, hey, how do we get new cars there? Easy, we make capsules out of it. Because Capsule Corporation is real. But I was going to say thank you for always keeping my bag and keeping me focused. And and helping us keep this boat afloat. And this and this message, and I'll come back to this in a second, but this message goes to everybody that's been on the show. I thank you all for sticking with me from episode 1 to now, and really getting your voices out there is really what I want to happen. When no matter whether we had NPR Star Wars Hour, and which we essentially had tonight again. Um, well, whether we're talking in a restaurant about Captain America and our thoughts on Marvel and who should play who, or just talking about the cancellation of a certain Cartoon Network show that we watched on Saturday mornings.
Yes.
And that still makes me sad. But
let's not go there.
It's like, we're not gonna go there. But among, and even discussing Olympics that were held 2 years ago, it's a lot that we discussed, from working on a cruise ship to owning, clothing line, me ranting about myself, about people that got me, that influenced me to start this, or was us to start this show, rather, and Doctor Who rants, whatever. It's been a great 2 seasons, and season 3 is coming rather soon, so it's not like we're taking like a really long break here, but
Bro, this be sound like it's the final goodbye. It's the final hurrah, people.
Oh, I'm saying this is basically. I'm saying all this to say that season 3 going forward, there will be some changes, and it will be a little different. So this ain't the final goodbye. This is just a temporary. We'll see you later, and later as in a few weeks.
Alright, I'll be sitting here eating my popcorn and watching Gossip Girl and waiting for what happened next.
So, anything else you want to add?
Well, people, since next week is coming, and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, and hope you guys enjoy the time with your family. And for a moment, if you have any drama or anything, kick it to the side and enjoy it with the people you love, because New Year's coming. Start fresh. Let go grudges and start new and become a newer you, and spend it with the people you love, because you don't know what's going to happen. I realize that because I'm growing older and I'm only turning 24. I think a lot. I have a lot of things on my mind. I should write all this stuff down and read it to you guys one day.
Novel.
Hey, my life story is probably from this year. Would be pretty interesting.
Lifetime movie?
Yes, my movie's a Lifetime movie.
Oh, what's the story out there? Okay.
Yeah, they ain't gonna put the story out there. I feel like my story's a Lifetime movie.
Huh. Well,
it's a romantic comedy. It'll be better, because from when it comes, you're nicer.
Who's gonna play you?
I really don't know. And the only person that comes to my head is Keke Palmer. I don't know why.
Okay. I was gonna say Viola Davis.
Okay. I don't even know who she looks like. What?
You seen How to Get Away with Murder?
Oh, that chick? I haven't watched that show, and I keep hearing it's good.
I only watched the first episode of the show, and yeah. So I like it though.
Why her? I should be me.
Okay, so you can play yourself, and who?
No, it has to be an actor.
Oh, okay.
But her.
You can have like a walk on role where you're like you walk on in a movie, just like Pursuit of Happiness.
Like I'm a Stan Lee in my own movie.
Yeah, Stanley. Yeah, you could be. Yeah. Like
That'd be awesome.
you're having a bar scene or something, and your character is really depressed, and then you just come out here and give like the best speech ever, or
I'll listen to it.
you say something like, maybe you should do some writing or something like that. And
Yeah. And then myself in the movie would not listen because I'm stubborn in real life.
and you're like, what the hell is she talking about?
Yep.
Oh
Teaching
my.
me to talk to the past me. Oh God, I'm getting too into this. Stop. We're gonna stop here.
Okay, so we're stopping. So, but but
Story
but
going in
I
my
want to
head.
say for you, thank you for being on here a lot and pushing this forward, and always thank you, Kilo. Thanks.
You're welcome.
And we know follow you on social media. I've already said it once before or a few times now.
All right.
Twitter.
Follow at Mintykid on Twitter. Follow my blog page for Tumblr, which is I have Twitter, which is Minty Chronicles, which is also Minty Chronicles on Twitter. You can find me there. And then I also have my Facebook page, which is called Minty Chronicles. I don't really post much, but you can follow me on there. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with that page. I feel like something new is gonna happen, but I'm not saying anything yet. I just brainstorming. And then what else? Oh, my Tumblr. I said Tumblr. Follow me on Snapchat. So that's Snapchat a lot. On Minty underscore kid. You know. Good luck next year, guys. Good luck next year, my minty bunnies. You're so adorable.